Hello children, welcome you all in today's class. In today's class, we will be discussing the homework answers and then we will see some more problems from exercise 8.1. Okay. So 5 meters to 10 kilometers given and we have to find the ratio of this. Okay. So let me first convert this 10 kilometers to meters because we need both the quantities in same measure. Okay. So this can be written as 5 meters. And instead of 2, you can write this is2 symbol. Okay, and instead of 10 kilometers, you can write 10,000 meters. Yes or no? 1 meter is equal to 1,000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters, right? So 10 kilometers is equal to 10,000 meters. Okay. Now you can cancel this in 5 table itself because 5 ones are 5 and then 5 twos are 10 and write these 3 zeros as it is. Okay. So the ratio is 1:2,000. Okay. Simply you can write 1:2,000. No need of writing meter. Okay. Next coming to this one, 50 paise to rupees 5. So this one also you can write as 50 paise is to, instead of rupees 5 you can write 500 paise. So no, 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, right? So 5 rupees is equal to 500 paise. Next you can cancel out 0, 0. Then 5 ones are 5 and 5 tens are 50. So 1:10 is the ratio of this statement. Is it clear, children? Next question is the second question. Here the question is convert to percentage. Okay, a ratio is given and we have to convert it to percentage. So how to convert? Just write the first number in the numerator, the second number in the denominator, then multiply it with 100. Okay, so what will you get? 300. 3 into 100 is 300, right? 300 divided by 4. Okay, so what is that? Divide and see. 4 is here, 300 is here. Okay, so 4 sevens are 28. 2 remaining, bring down 0. 4 fives are 20. Okay, so how many percentage? 75%. Is it clear? So this is how you will convert a given ratio to percentage. Next question is the third question. Here, out of 25 students, 72% are good in mathematics. Okay, so we have to find how many students are not good in mathematics. So the total number of students is given as 25 and percentage of students good in maths is given as 72 and percentage of now we have to find the percentage of students not good in maths. Okay, so what is that? It is nothing but 100 minus 72 is how much? It is 28%. Okay, now number of students not good in maths, that is 28% of 25. Okay, so how will you write? See, 28% of 25. So you can cancel 25 and 100. 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100. So you will have 28 by 4 and that is nothing but 7. Clear? So 7 students are not good in maths. So in this way you will find, if percentage is given then you can find the number. If number is given then you can find the percentage. Okay? Is it clear? The next question that we are going to see is the fourth question. Here the question is, a team is playing a game and they have won 10 matches out of total number of matches they played and the win percentage is given as 40%. We have to find how many matches they played in totally. Okay, so we don't know this, right? We don't know how many matches they played totally, but we know that they have won in 10 matches. Okay, so let me keep this as X. Okay, so that is, see, out of X matches, they have won 10 matches. Yes or no? Yes. Now I can, and this is said as 40%. Okay. So you can write 40% of X is equal to 10. Yes or no? See, win percentage out of total matches. So this is the percentage that is 1. Okay. So here you will write 40 by 100. Instead of you will write into X equal to 10. Okay. Then 0, 0 cancel. Then 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. So this side you will have 2 by 5 into X equal to 10. We need only the value of X, right? So X is equal to how much? 10 into this side it is 2 by 5. When it goes to the other side it becomes reciprocal. So 5 by 2. So again 2 and 10 will get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 and 2 5s are 10. So 5 5s are how much it is? 25. So totally they played 25 matches and out of 25 matches they won 10 matches. Is it clear, children? So the question is we have to find how many matches they played in all. So in this way you will use percentage of total match equal to number of matches won, and then step by step you will solve and find the unknown value. Clear to all of you? The next question is this question. Here Chameli has rupees 600 with her after spending 75% of the total money that she had. Okay. So we don't know how much money she had totally. So let us have it as X. Okay. Now after spending 75% of X, she is having rupees 600 with her. Okay. Is it clear? So X, that is total money, minus 75% of X. Spending 75% of the total money, she is having remaining as 600. Okay. So now let us have this as X minus 75 by 100 into X. Okay. Equal to 600. Next, you can have this as take LCM for X, and here it is 1. Okay. So you can have this as, or else you can directly cancel like this. 75. 25 3s are 75 and 25 4s are 100. So you will have X minus 3 by 4 X equal to 600. Next to take LCM. So 4X minus 3X divided by 4 equal to 600. Then you will have, this is X by 4 equal to 600, and then you will have X is equal to how much then? 4 will be taken that side. Okay. So X is equal to 600 into 4, and that is 2400. Okay. So totally she had rupees 2400 with her. Since I don't have space here, I am writing on the left side. You have to write it below the other step. Okay. After this step you have to write this step, and then you have to write the last step. So totally she is having rupees 2400 with her. Okay. So X value is rupees 2400. So Chameli had rupees 2400 with her. So children, now let us enter into today's class. So in today's class we will be seeing about increased percentage and decreased percentage. So what do you mean by increased percentage and decreased percentage? For example, if the cost of a scooter is 3,40,000, okay, and it has increased 50%, okay, that is the previous year the amount is 3,40,000, and the next year it has increased 5% or some 50% or 10%, any percentage. Okay. So how much money is increased? So you will find out that using the formula of increased percentage. If it is decreased, then you will find out using decreased percentage. Okay. So that many, for example, if it is increased 5%, then 5 by 100 into the original amount. That is the previous amount, older amount. Okay. If it is decreased, then again you will find out 5 by 100 into the original amount, and then you will subtract it from the original amount. If it is increased, then you will add it with original amount. Okay. Then you will have discount percentage, selling price, cost price, and marked price, list price, profit and loss, and also we learn about profit percentage, loss percentage, and then sales tax and value added tax. Value added tax is nothing but VAT. Okay, so we will learn about all these concepts in exercise 8.2. Now let us see the second question from exercise 8.2. Here the question is, the number of people visiting a zoo on Sunday is 845 and the number of people visiting the zoo on Monday is 169. We have to find the number of the percentage decrease in the number of people visiting the zoo. Okay, so for that first we have to find what is the number of people decreased. So just you have to subtract this. Okay, so if you subtract this, what will you get? So this will become 15, right? So 15 minus 9 is 6 and this will become 3. Okay, so again you will get it will get cancelled, and 13 minus 6 is 7 and 7 minus 1 is 6. So 676 people have been decreased. Okay, so how to find decrease percentage? For finding decrease percentage, you will write 676 divided by, what is the total on Sunday? It was 845 and into 100. Okay, if you want to find percentage from a number, then you will multiply by 100. Okay, if you want to find a number from percentage, then you will divide by 100. Okay, so see, look here, 676 and 845 is given. So let us cancel it in 3 tables. Let us try to cancel it in 3 tables. Okay, so let's go in 3 tables. 3 2s are 6. Then 2 is remaining, 24. Then 8s are 24, but 5 is there, so it will not come in 3 tables. Okay, so check it in 9 tables. 84 is there. And you will have 9 9s are 81. 3 remaining, 35 will come. That also will not come in 9 table. Okay, then check it in 13 table. Now we can cancel this using 13 table. Okay, see 845. If you cancel it in 13 table, 13 ones are 32. Sorry, 13 ones are 13. 13 twos are 26. Like that. 13 5s are 65. 13 6 are 78. Okay, so this is near to this one. Okay, 6 are 78, and what will be remaining then? 6 will be remaining. Okay, so 65, that is 13 5s are 65. So 65 will come in the denominator. So if you cancel this in 13 table, then what will you get? 13 5s are 65, 2 will be remaining, right? 26. So 13 2s are 26. Okay, clear. Now again you can cancel it in 13 table. 13 4s are 52 and 13 5s are 65. Okay, so 4 by 5 into 100. Okay, then you can cancel 105. So this is 20. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 4s are 8. 80% of people have been decreased. Okay, so we are finding the decrease percentage. So first find the total number of decreased persons, then that number of persons divided by total number of persons visited the zoo on Sunday, then into 100. Then you will cancel out step by step, and at last you will reach what percentage is that. Okay, clear, children? Let us see the fourth question. Here, the cost of an article is 15,500. Okay, so it was bought from somebody, and there was some repair on it, and the one who bought it spent rupees 450 on repairing it. Okay, and after repairing it, he is selling it with a profit of 15%. Okay, and profit percentage formula is given as profit by cost price into 100. Okay, and we have to find the selling price. That is the question. Okay, we have to find the selling price. Now what is the cost price actually here? Cost price is 15,500 plus the money spent on repairing. Okay, totally this much they have spent from their hand. Okay, so this is how much? 15,950 is the total cost price. Okay, So we have to find the profit percentage now. Okay, so actually profit percentage is given as 15%. So 15 is equal to profit we don't know divided by this number 15,950 into 100. Okay, so keep this in your mind. Okay, next you need to find profit, right? Okay, now you can cancel out 0, 0. Just keep it as this. Now keep only P on that side. Okay, so here you have 15, right? Okay, 15. Then this number 15,950 is divided here and 0, 0 got cancelled. So you will have 1,595. This is divided here. So on the other side, if it comes, this will become multiplication. Okay, and divided by, here 10 is multiplied, this side will be divided. Okay, now you can have, see, 15, 5 3s are 15 and 5 2s are 10. Okay, so what is this? 3 5s are 15, 9 3s are 27, 27 plus 1, 28, 3 5s are 15, 15 plus 2, 17, then 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1, 4 divided by 2. Okay, is it clear? This is equal to profit. So next, here you divide 2 and this number. So 2 2s are 4, then 2 3s are 6, and 1 remaining, 2 9s are 18. And here you have 5, so 2 2s are 4, and 1 will be remaining. So 0.0 if you add here, that is 5. So this much is the profit. So what is the selling price? Selling price is nothing but cost price, the money that they have spent totally, okay, this amount, plus, plus the profit. Okay, so they are selling it along with the profit. So that is how much. So if you add 15,950 and 23,920, 2,392.5. So what will you get? 0.5. Then 2 plus 0, 2. Then 9 plus 5, 4. Okay. Then 3 plus 9, it is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Okay. Then 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. Okay. Then this number as it is. So it is rupees 18,342.5 here. So profit is rupees 2,392.5 and selling price is rupees 18,342.5. Okay, is it clear, children? So using profit percentage formula and selling price formula. Selling price formula is cost price plus profit. Okay. First you will find profit, then you will add it with the cost price, total cost price. Total cost price is the cost price plus the money spent on repairs. Actually this money is known as overhead expenses. Okay, overhead expenses means extra expense that you make on the article that you have bought. Okay, is it clear? So in this way you will find the selling price for a given article. That's it for today's class. Go through the video once or twice and try to understand everything that is taught. Thank you and have a nice day.